Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. We'll get to our game in a minute, but we just have a little business to take care of. First off, how do you want to do this? Normal, tournament, or speed match? You can also look at some game options if you'd like, or load a saved game. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like.
Hear that sound yet? White balance on camera 3, please.
Everything okay? Let's get on with it. Normal game. Okay, so how many people are out there? We'll just add 2 computer players. Player 1, what's your name?
Where's my headphones at? Where do you get my headphones?
Player 1 has the space bar.
All right, let's go.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
And now, here is your host for Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Folks, welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you. Let's see what our first round categories are.
Flightless verbs. Starts with A. Saints. The 20th century television. And to finish things off, world geography.
Player 1, let's get things underway.
All right, let's go. The name of this island nation off the coast of India means beautiful island in the native language.
Player 2?
What is Sri Lanka?
Exactly. Player 2, it's your turn.
Lake Miram lies on Uruguay's border with this huge country.
Player 2?
What is Venezuela?
Oh, I'm sorry. Player 1? That's it.
The Sinai Peninsula and the tip of Arabia lie at either end of this colorful sea.
Player 1? Correct.
This snowy eastern region of Russia makes up about 3/4 of the country's area.
Player 1? Yes.
This Scottish capital lies on a series of hills surrounding a valley called Princess Street Gardens.
Player 3?
What is Edinburgh?
Yes.
Lucy Lawless played this warrior princess on a spin-off of Hercules.
Player 1? Why, yes. Okay, contestant 1.
Words that have opposite meanings are called these.
Player 1? Why, yes.
Chronicles dating from the 16th century call these people the Mexica.
Player 1? That's it, exactly.
On a typewriter keyboard, this symbol usually appears above the number 8.
Player 1? Right you are.
Formerly the 6th month, it was originally called Sextilis.
Player 1? Yes, indeed.
They're what a pompous person puts on.
Player 1? Correct. Your choice, Player 1.
Anthropologists gorged themselves on the discoveries the Leakeys made at this African gorge in 1959.
Player one. That's wrong. Player three.
What is Olduvai Gorge?
Yes, indeed. Answer? Daily double. Player three. You have your wager, please.
When Henry Luce and Britton Haddon founded this magazine in 1923, they almost called it Facts.
What is time?
Why, yes.
Zita, who died in 1989, was the last empress of this house that ruled Austria-Hungary.
Player two.
Who are the Habsburgs?
That's it.
Only two species of this bird live in the Antarctic throughout the year, the Adelie and the Emperor.
Player one. Correct.
In 1931, she was the blonde gentleman preferred.
Player three.
Who is Jean Harlow?
That's it. What will it be, player three?
This program was grounded from January 28, 1986 to September 29, 1988.
Player one. Wrong. Player two.
What is the Space Shuttle program?
Correct.
No actual details are known about the life of this patron saint of England.
Player one. Yes.
It's the name of the home improvement show featured on Home Improvement.
Player one. That's it.
This former TV conehead plays a human romancing an alien on Third Rock from the Sun.
Player one. No, I'm sorry. Player two.
Who is Jane Curtin?
Yes.
Kathy Baker and Ray Walston picked up Emmys in 1996 for their work on this series, canceled in 1996.
Player one. Correct. Okay, contestant one.
Set in Baltimore, this show is subtitled Life on the Street.
Player one. Why, yes.
Although this New Zealand bird stands only about 12 inches high, it lays eggs about 5 inches long.
Player one. That's correct.
In central Argentina, gauchos with bolas hunt this large bird for sport.
Player three.
What is the Rhea?
That's correct.
Saint Erasmus, the patron saint of sailors, gets all fired up under this other name.
Player one. Yes.
He's known for asking Jesus, Quo vadis Domine, and being crucified upside down.
Player one. Correct. Okay, contestant one.
In the name of Saint Gregory Thaumaturgus, Thaumaturgus means wonder worker in this language.
Player three.
What is Greek?
You are correct.
At one time, Australia offered a bounty for these large birds because they were destroying crops.
Player one. To be sure.
The solitaire is a more agile relative of this extinct bird.
Player one. Exactly.
Saint Basil the Blessed was an advisor to the Tsar in this city. A church there is named for him.
Player one. No, that's incorrect. Player three.
What is Moscow?
You are correct. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round. Player two, this just isn't your board. Now it's time for the Double Jeopardy round. Now here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round.
Celebrities, food, lakes and rivers, poetry, presidential info, and to finish the board, ends in da.
Player two.
At about 2/3 of a square mile, Upper Lake is the smallest of this country's lakes of Killarney.
Player one. Correct.
This river in West Central Africa is also called the Zaire River.
Player one. To be sure.
Probably the most famous Dutch cheese, it contains more fat than Edam.
Player one. Yes. Player one, you choose.
This lingual meat may be boiled, then baked with Creole sauce and garnished with parsley.
Player one. Yes.
This thickening agent is made from the endosperm of the corn kernel.
Player one. Yes, indeed. The answer is a video daily double. Player one, please make your wager.
A cherry stone can be a pit or a type of this seafood.
Here's your clue. Take a look. Yes.
In chicken Kiev, the breast is wrapped around a large pat of this.
Player one. Correct.
In the preface to Adonais, Shelley wrote, "He died at Rome of a consumption."
Player one. You are correct. Player one, your turn.
Believed written in the 8th century, this heroic Old English poem did not appear in print until 1815.
Player one. Correct.
His One Self I Sing was originally published in 1867 under the title Inscription.
Player three.
Who is Walt Whitman?
Yes.
Japan donated $1.5 million to the building of his presidential library at Texas A&M.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
He wrote, "Sitting by a bush in broad sunlight and stopping by woods on a snowy evening."
Player 2?
Who is Robert Frost?
That's right.
On March 20, 1969, he married Yoko Ono in the registrar's office in Gibraltar.
Player 1? To be sure. Player 1, it's your turn.
It's not a snake in the grass, it's a snake in the river. A really big snake in a South American river.
Player 1? Yes, indeed.
It's just the domed type of a building for a round-table discussion.
Player 1? Yes.
In Howl, he wrote, "I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness."
Player 2?
Who is Allen Ginsberg?
Correct.
His 32-cent stamp was issued April 26, 1995.
Player 1? No, that's incorrect. Player 3?
Who is Richard Nixon?
You are correct.
In his 1995 State of the Union address, Bill Clinton wished this former president well.
Player 2?
Who is Richard Nixon?
Oh, I'm sorry. Player 3, you choose.
Not only was he the first to marry in the White House, he was the first to have a child born there.
Player 1? You are correct. Player 1, your turn.
What's called the 17-year locust is really this.
Player 1? Good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately. Player 3?
What is a cicada?
Yes.
Aussie waltzer.
Player 2?
What is Matilda?
Yes. Answer? Player 2, your wager, please.
This Murder, She Wrote star provided the voice of Mrs. Potts, the teapot, in Beauty and the Beast.
Who is Angela Lansbury?
That's right.
While considered an Australian, this lethal weapon star was actually born in Peekskill, New York.
Player 1? Correct.
This reservoir, formed by Hoover Dam, is the largest artificial lake in the U.S.
Player 1? Why, yes. Player 1, what'll it be?
Country music star Christina Simonella Judd goes by this first name.
Player 1? Yes.
She left husband Ludlow Smith after 2 weeks. Her love affair with Spencer Tracy lasted 27 years.
Player 2?
Who is Merle Oberon?
That's wrong. Anybody? Player 1, your turn.
Mrs. F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Player 1? That's correct.
Cities on this Swiss lake include Montreux and Lausanne.
Player 1? Why, yes.
An 800-foot-long memorial to this 20th century president now stands in Washington.
Player one. No. Player three.
Who was Franklin D. Roosevelt?
Correct.
Explorer Jacques Cartier called it the River of Canada.
Player three.
What is the Ottawa River?
No. Too bad. Here is the correct response. That takes us to the end of this round. This is a no-brainer, unless someone pulls a Clavin. Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
Pop music.
Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck, players. Player two, your question. That's right. And your wager was? Now you're showing off. Player three, your question? Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Sometimes you get a tough one. Your question, player one. Very good. Now, what was your wager? Now you're showing off. Congratulations. See you next time for another game of Jeopardy. Congratulations on becoming one of our all-time highest scoring champions.
Leaving so soon?